Hey party people, we're back for episode 4, I think, of this game. I know that this video isn't coming out when it's supposed to be coming out, but I was tired and didn't really feel like recording. But oh. Alright, alright, I don't like this guy. Hello? Hello? Testing. Okay, it works. We can begin the interview. Alright, I'm not doing the voice. It's too much. Today I'm interviewing John, a former producer of the legendary show, The Tolo Rotoni Show. The frick is a Tolo Rotoni? That's right. I was one of the most prominent producers of the show, until that lady stole my job in 1978. I don't know why I said 20. John, The Tolo Rotoni Show was one of the most popular TV shows back in the 70s, spawning all kinds of merchandising on the show, based on the show. Every Sunday, families all over the world gathered in front of their televisions to enjoy Tolo Rotoni's crazy shenanigans. Tolo Rotoni was a giant talking mouse with a friendly voice. At the end of each episode, there was a moral lesson to be taught to the viewers. Where did it all go wrong? How did the Tolo Rotoni show end up being a legend no one wants to talk about? How come the beloved Tolo Rotoni character is now feared and hated alike by people who still remember it? I don't like this guy. His face is... It's a long story, and it'll be a delight to tell it. I came up with the idea for the show in 1971. I was at my house watching my cat eating a rat when I suddenly thought, what if there was a show about a giant talking rat called Tolo Rotoni? The higher-ups thought my idea was brilliant, so it got greenlit. The premise we came up with was the following. Tolo Rotoni was a rat humanoid from another dimension. He was interested in our culture, so that's why we built him a machine to get here. That's why he built a machine to get here. Every Sunday, the Tolo Rotoni would review movies, books, TV shows, etc., while the crowd made funny remarks about the reviewed products. One of the most beloved segments of the show was when someone in the crowd would mention it was their birthday, so Tolo Rotoni would sing them a happy birthday song. The character was so popular that soon there were Tolo Rotoni toys, as well as comics, trading cards, TV shirts, etc. Soon enough, the higher-ups demanded a Tolo Rotoni film, and we had to comply. I was in charge of the show until 1978. I was fired and that lady Laura took my place. That was their biggest mistake. I was the mastermind behind the show. Laura had no idea what direction to take it. The new episodes were awful, and the 10th film was a complete failure. Every Sunday, more and more families would turn away from the show. They didn't like this new Tolo Rotoni direction. He wasn't the Tolo Rotoni everybody loved. John. John, there's something people have been wondering for years. Who was under the suit? Was Tolo Rotoni played by different people? Was the actor replaced every season? I guess there's no point in hiding it anymore. What? Nobody knew. He showed up during the auditions, but he was wearing bandages all over his face. He refused to reveal his name or where he came from, but he was so good that we had no other choice than to hire him. I guess we kind of liked the mystery surrounding his identity. It was like he was a real alien, just like Tiller Tony. If only we had known. Alright, I'm getting scared. What happened after the show began to lose popularity? The actor began acting more weird than usual. He refused to take off his suit. He truly believed he was Tiller Tony. Who could blame him? As I mentioned before, it wasn't part of the show anymore. It's funny, isn't it? Being fired saved my life. What? He went to the studio carrying a knife and a rifle. So many died. All the producers who were there that day got killed, and a lot of people in the audience were killed too. One of the worst tragedies in the history of our country. Is Tiller Tony gonna appear? Then he disappeared. The police searched everywhere, but they couldn't find him. And considering no one had any idea who he was, well, it's easy to understand why they couldn't catch him. The studio was left abandoned, and the world wanted to forget about the Tiller Tony show. We all wanted to pretend it never existed. Considering I was one of the main producers for years, I received a lot of hate too. Even death treats. I think that's supposed to say threats, not treats. There are legends, rumors. Is the abandoned studio really haunted? Why don't you visit it and find out? That scared me. I didn't like that. I've determined that the best way to understand the legend of Tiller Tony is to watch the final episode. Luckily for me, I was able to obtain the last remaining copy, an old VHS tape. Dear viewers, keep in mind that I have never seen this tape before. We'll watch it together for the first time. Be careful though, the content of this tape might be extremely disturbing. Alright, let's watch it. I'm scared. Is he gonna pop out of the screen? What the frick is that? Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. It's me, Tiller Tony. My dear friends, I have very bad news. Why is he upside down? I'm experiencing an existential crisis. Isn't that sad? Don't worry, I have a great idea. I know of something that will cheer me up. Spending time with a friend. Let's all welcome my dear friend, James the Tumor. Why the sad face, James? Something eating you from the inside? Don't worry, I will remove all the fleshy sadness that's eating your soul. See, you're much better now. Just a bit dead. I didn't like that. What the? Did you see that? I. What did I just watch? That's supposed to be the final episode that aired before the massacre. That was too disturbing. Too graphic. How did they even allow that to be shown on TV? There's only one thing left to do in order for me to finish this documentary. I want to visit the abandoned studio that's supposed to be haunted by the ghost of Tolo Tony. Don't do that. Okay, so I managed to get into the abandoned studio. Surprisingly, there was no guards outside. Hurry up. Surprisingly, there were no guards outside. I guess they really have forgotten about this place. The place appears to be empty. I don't hear anything either. Why are we here? This isn't a good idea. Looks like my theory was right. The place isn't haunted. Just another stupid urban legend. Now you might be wondering, what about the tape? You see, the answer is quite simple. The tape was just a hoax. Something edited by fans. They wanted to trick me into believing the tape was real. But my mother raised no fool. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby deem the legend of the ghost of Telo Rotoni a hoax. And cut. Now I need to go back home, edit this garbage, and sell it to someone stupid enough to buy it. Yeah, you're gonna die. Can't. Alright, time to leave this dump. You're not gonna leave. You're gonna die. What the? That's Telo Tony. He's gonna kill you. Footsteps? Someone else here? Yeah, it's Telo Tony. Here to kill you. I don't like this. Not one bit. I need to leave right now. Darn it, I can't find the exit. What the heck is going on here? Hey, Teller Tony. Hello there, I'm Teller Tony. No, this isn't possible. You're not real. You can't be real. Of course I'm real. I showed the whole world how real I am that day when I killed those bastards. Those people. Including that lady Laura. This can't be happening. Anyone who dares to come here will die. I will feast on your brains. I'm afraid you'll never finish your documentary. Wait a moment. How do you know about my documentary? Also, you called Laura the producer lady, just like John did. I knew your voice sounded familiar. It was you all along. John, the former producer of the Teller Tony Show. Darn you, how did you figure it out? Your grudge against Laura, the producer, and the fact that you know about my documentary. Also, you told me, why don't you visit the studio and find out? Was he gonna kill me? Darn it. I guess you're too smart. Now my plan's ruined all because of you. Plan? What plan? You were supposed to record me pretending to be Teller Tony and flee. Then you're supposed to show the world this footage. People would be interested in Teller Tony once again. I'd be hired as a producer again, and... By the way, how did you manage to edit the VHS tape? You did a really good job. VHS tape? What are you talking about? Wait, you didn't send me that? You didn't send me the tape? I didn't send you anything. What are you talking about? Well, that means... So, is this where I die? How did that text even skip? Is it your birthday today? Yes. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday, dear David. Teller Tony always wins. Seems that David's documentary about Teller Tony has been delayed forever. But I don't feel sorry for him. He almost didn't feel his insides being pulled out by the demonic back creature, almost. I don't care. That's the end of this video. Bye, party people. Actually, I'm gonna... Sepsis? I don't... Alright. Wait, I just need to save. Then I can... Alright, it doesn't look like I'm gonna get to save, so...